Hi guys, so I'm over in my old stomping grounds right now. I'm going to show you a few places while I have some time because I really don't have a lot of time anymore to film anything cool. So I'm just waiting for the light to change. I'm going to take you over to the shopping center that was across from where I lived. And back in the day, it used to be full of stores, and now it looks like the apocalypse over there. I'm going to take you over there and show you. This will be the last time you'll have to deal with the bumpiness. I'm getting my shocks fixed this Friday, actually. I've taken really good care of this car. Anything breaks on it, I just fix it. It is a sedan V6 with leather seats, fully loaded. It is the last one that this company made, and people tell me all the time, you should get, look at these beautiful trees, you guys, on both sides of the road here. I'm going to stop and show you because there's not really a whole bunch of traffic over here. Look how beautiful this is, you guys. We're going to drive over here real quick and stop and talk for a minute. Anyway, as I was saying, people have told me, you should get yourself a brand new car or a newer model car. And I'm like, nope. You know what? I really just don't like the newer cars. I think they look like boxes or bubbles. So I'm gonna kind of turn around here so you guys can see these beautiful trees for a second. Now look over here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look how dead it looks over here. It looks like the apocalypse. Okay, I'm gonna park over here by these beautiful trees and talk to you guys for a second. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful fall trees this year. I'll tell you what, this is the prettiest fall I have actually seen in Colorado Springs in quite a many years. So anyway, I was just saying that I really do not like the newer cars. I like the older cars because I think they have a lot more class, and I have just taken really good care of this car, and I'll probably drive it until it will not go anymore. It's my baby. So I'm just gonna do like a little panorama of the trees, how pretty the trees are down here. Just beautiful. I just don't have time sometimes, you guys, to come over here and show you all these beautiful trees. It just gives you some really pretty trees to look at. I was going to tell you guys that this shopping center over here, as you can see, is just like void of cars. I'll have to drive over here a little bit closer so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. Back when I lived in this area, I lived in this area from about 1999 until 2005, and when I lived in this area, this whole shopping center was full of businesses and stores. And I used to have this little drugstore over here that I came to all the time called Long's Drugstore. It was the cutest drugstore. It just had some nice candles in it. I used to get these candles called Angel's Kisses, and they just smelled so wonderful. Sometimes I would come by and get a little wine for the Shabbat, the Sabbath. I do not see anything wrong with having alcoholic wine once in a while. The Bible says not to drink to drunkenness, okay? But I used to come over here to get a little bit of wine for the Sabbath, for the Shabbat. And there was a grocery store over here called Albertsons. And I don't know if you guys have even heard of that place. I didn't actually shop at this grocery store, even though it was right by where I lived. I actually shopped at the King Soopers down the way. And I loved the King Soopers over there before it closed. Unfortunately, that closed. There are still King Soopers all over Colorado Springs, but that particular location closed. And when I would go in there, they knew me by name. I would just walk in the door and they would be like, "Hey, Lori, how you doing this week?" And I was like, "Great, how are you guys?" You know, and everybody over there was just so friendly. And they would load my trunk with my groceries, and I would pay them a tip. You don't get that kind of service anymore, I'll tell you. You don't get that anymore. So I shopped at the Long's Drug for extra things, and I shopped at the King Soopers over here. And now the shopping center is just dead. It looks like the apocalypse over here. And there goes the mail truck. So I'm going to take you guys down here to the end because I want to show you this little place that I used to go eat with my friends. It's called Grand Gyros. And I know the woman that works in there. She's worked in there all of these years. Her name is Shahzad. And I have another friend that works across town in El Union at the other gyro shop at Golden Gyros, and his name's Niksad. He's like Israeli. I hope I do not run over any glass or go through any major puddles over here. But this place is like, see if I can point the camera over. See, the sun is in my way. That's going to be a problem. You'll just have to take my word for it that this whole shopping center looks like the apocalypse over here. It just looks, everything has moved out. It's just, there's no cars. All of the buildings are boarded up. And now, there used to be a club over here called Cowboys, and I never went to it, but a lot of people went to it over here, and they made it into a haunted house. And like I said, there was an Albertsons over here, and I never shopped there. I went to King Soopers, and then there was the Gyros at the end here that I always went to. So I'm going to take you guys down there because there are some bushes down here I want to show you that have some beautiful flowers, if they're still there. There were some bushes down here that had some beautiful orange flowers all over them. So I'm going to take you down here to the end. Now they have like an event center over here. They have events that go on in here. So they have an event center. But I'm going to park right in front of the Grand Gyros so you can at least see that. Shahzad's gonna think I'm coming in there for gyros. I feel really bad. Oh yeah, when I come back out, I'll show you the orange bushes with the orange, not the orange bushes, the bushes with the orange flowers on them. Okay, so this is the little, I'm sorry, Shahzad, I'm not coming in. I'm just kind of turning around. This is a little gyro shop that I used to go get gyros at with my friends when I lived down in this area. It's called Grand Gyros. See if I can pan over there for you and get the sign. I'm not sure. There you go. Grand Gyros. I don't like moving this camera very much. Sorry guys, I'm getting phone calls coming through on this phone. but we're still recording, we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back center for now. Okay, so I'm gonna turn around. I want to show you guys these bushes over here real quick. So over here, some pretty bushes with some orange flowers on them. Yay. Everybody see those? I just think those are so pretty. I don't know who planted those, but they're really, really pretty. Alright, so I'm gonna put this in the center. I'm gonna end this particular video, but I'm gonna start up a new one. I'm gonna take you guys down Pikes Peak Avenue because the mountains look real pretty from that angle. Be back shortly.